My name is Armando Suarez-Cobian. I am Cuban. I am a poet, a writer. I grew up in Cuba. Of course, I was part of the system, part of the project. I am that generation that we believe we were the new men that Che Guevara was talking about, that we were people with different values, morally and spiritually speaking. I left in '91. It was a big crisis because the socialist bloc felt. The 80% of the Cuban economy depend on the socialist bloc, and people were really starving. And I have been here since 1997, 17 years in this neighborhood. When I came to Williamsburg, we were just a few, I would say, a community of artists. It was very empty. There was practically nothing. And then cafes, restaurants start to open up, all these places. The rents start to be really high. This is the neighborhood with the highest concentration of artists in the United States since Second War. Also, it's the neighborhood where the real estate grows the fastest in the last 50 years, for the best and for the worst. 10,000 families have been expelled from this neighborhood. Not people, families. When I came here, I remember a friend told me, in New York, it's more important the owner of a restaurant than a poet. You know, the status is different. In Cuba, being an artist was sort of like a grace in a way too, even though I was suffering censorship. Here, it is hard. I had to do many things in order to survive. If you are no matter what. Whoever you are, wherever you go. So I keep writing because it's the center of my life. Interestingly, what is happening in Cuba now, that there are many new places, restaurants, private places. But now you see all the owners of the restaurant there, the coolest people. I believe that changes in Cuba could bring wellness in some ways, you know, of course. And it's something that it has to happen, because it is impossible. Cuba has to be part of the world, really, because Cuba has been sort of like a parallel world in many ways, and it opened up to the world, to the market and everything. We bring wellness, but at the same time, of course, we have bad consequences, socially speaking. I've been redefining myself, redefining my writing. I feel completely also free. I write with absolutely freedom. I don't think about anything that it should be politically correct, because in fact, if it's political, it's not correct ever. That's what I may believe. De este lado del agua también se muere, también se miente, se sufre, se pudre uno de otra manera. El mar no borra, no corrige ningún defecto. El mar no apaga el deseo de olvidar el asco de la traición en mi boca. El mar no borra la distancia que me separa, ni el dolor de estar pensando en él y en lo que hay después de esa línea con la que me engaña y me divide los ojos y el tiempo y los hábitos de ser en esta otra parte. Después de atravesar su profundidad desde la altura, el mar no obliga, no obedece, no perdona, el mar no alivia.